Hey everybody, welcome back to Sorry to Bother You. This is my podcast and not yours. Last week I think it went pretty well. I honestly really enjoyed recording last week's episode. I think last week was actually kind of sick. A really new experience for me for sure. I've never recorded anything, by myself without, my friends with me. At least for this long of a time. I've done solo videos, but they're usually scripted. They're usually, there's a lot more to them than just me sitting down and speaking to the camera or the microphone. And I think that's pretty cool. Our podcast is now on Spotify, which is pretty sick. It should be on Apple Music pretty soon, I'm sure. And yeah, so all the links will be in the description for the YouTube video at least. And if you're listening on Spotify, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's a shame that you're not listening on YouTube because you can see this really cool sign that I have. My little neon Davy sign. My mom got it for me on my birthday, which was like 6 months ago. But I never showed off, so here it is. My sign. I had to wrap it up in this like sweater, and I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm sitting in front of it. It looked kind of sloppy, but it's because the batteries that the neon sign like is powered by is makes this really bad ringing sound that I can hear, and hopefully after like I edit the audio you guys can't hear it, but it's really annoying and I'm trying to focus and concentrate, but I can't think about what I'm trying to talk about. I don't know, logistics. This intro is going on way too long. So last week we talked about a few things. This is going to be like in between my videos. It's probably going to be like 3 weeks of podcast and then a video. Hopefully that's the plan. My new video is kind of taking a lot longer than I thought it would. There's a lot more that's going into it, I think, and that's what's kind of like weird about it. There's a lot more that I thought. There's a lot more involved than I thought there would be, or at least I expected to be. And so this is what happened, right? I'm making this video about a certain community, and I told this on the Detention podcast, which will be out maybe the same day as today, but I'm making a video about this certain community, right? And tell me why the first person I interview saying, hey, I have some questions about the community. I know you've been a part of it. Keep in mind, this is the only person that will get back to me at this point. I know you've been a part of it. Can you please let me know some information about it? Because I'm making a video. Any help would be great. Man says to me, he says, yeah, but I do not want to be a part of this in any way, shape, or form. I want to distance myself from this community for as much as possible, right? And so I'm like, well, okay, that's a red flag. Like, I had no idea what I was in for. And so I'm in this dark hole of just a bunch of shit. And I'm playing like detective, I'm like private eye, trying to like ask people questions. But I'm still trying to make the video funny. So like if the topic gets a little too heavy, I don't feel like it's my place to talk about it unless I find something big that I need to like bring to light. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Part of me is like, don't make this video yet, or wait till next month. Maybe then do a different video for this week. Which I probably will do. I'll probably do a different video this month. But I don't know. I kind of have some ideas. It's just this video might be too much to tackle for this month. So I might push it to next month and do a different video in the next coming weeks. I don't know. I have all of January to do it. I've just started early in December. My December video came out. Man, I really enjoyed that video. The Love Unleashed video, I didn't talk about too much. But I loved those videos. And I really think they are like funny. I think the Love Unleashed is funny. I think the Final Fantasy 9 one, though not as funny, it was definitely a passion project, and I really enjoy it. But now I'm in the part of like, I'm in the position where I look at it and I'm like, I could have done that better. I could have done that better in a more timely manner. I think that's a good like mentality to have, honestly. Like I don't think, always looking at your work and being like, that's good is like healthy. I think it's good to like, look at your work and be like, I think I did a good thing. I think this is a product that I was happy putting out, and I am. I think those videos are funny. But I still think it's okay to be like, I could have done this better, always look to improve and stuff like that. My newest video, I think, will be funny. if I do the one that I'm thinking of instead of the when I started. But I think it'll be funny. I have a few ideas of people to get on for that video. And I think it'll be great. Next week's episode of this podcast might have a guest. I'm not sure. It might, though. So I'm excited for that. I might have my sister on eventually, but I think that'll be funny. So this is the cast. You know, we're just hanging out. How you guys doing? I'm sure you guys are responding in your homes. You know, sitting at your desk and being like, "I'm doing good, man. I really appreciate you asking." Do you think there are people that do that? Like, there's got to be one, right? A YouTuber would be like a Curtis Connor video, right? It's like, "Hi, how's it going?" And then they're just like, "Dude, pretty good, man. It's going pretty well, man." I don't know. It's a stupid thought. I have this. You know what I think about sometimes? This is real shit. It's weird that there are people out there that don't have an internal monologue. Like they don't hear words in their head. I think that's odd because I can't do that. Like, I function, like, my thoughts are in words. And I just can't think, like, I can't imagine what it's like to think something but not think like you saying it. Like, I don't understand that. Like, what is the process of thinking, you know? And like, if anybody doesn't have an internal monologue, please let me know. I really don't understand. Like, I just want to understand, right? It's like, it's weird because I can't put myself in that position in the same way where they can't put themselves in my position. But I can't think without thinking sentences in my head. Like, how do you think of what you're going to say? Maybe I just think too much, you know? I don't know. It's weird. It's odd. You know, I won't say weird. Like, you're not a weirdo. I just don't trust you, you know? I think you should put yourself on a registry, but I don't know. I really don't. So I got some new clothes recently. That's a good segue, I know. I got some new clothes recently. I got some cool shirts. Please sponsor me, you know? Please, like, honestly. Make me huge and then sponsor me cool shirts, because I really fuck with, like, you know, jokes aside, I really fuck with the shirts. Like, I think they're really comfortable, and I feel like I look good in them, honestly. I was all excited to wear them, and I got the packaging. I ordered like 4 fucking shirts. I'm also like, I'm trying Stitch Fix soon, so I'll let you guys know how that works out. But I'm really not good at picking out a wardrobe. If you look behind me, like, there you see like a bunch of white and black shirts. That's all I wear. But ideally I want someone to like pick a wardrobe for me, like look at what I like and be like, all right, like a stylist, that's the word. I want someone to look at what I wear and be like, hey, let me fix your threads, my guy. Hey, yeah, and even someone to cut my hair. Look at my hair, bro. I had this picture on my Twitter. It's my new Twitter icon, right? And it's like my hair straight. Like, my friend straightened my hair, and I think it's gotten long, man. I need to cut my hair. I don't know how to cut my own hair because I have curly hair, man. Like, if you guys have curly hair, you know that, like, if someone cuts it wrong, you're fucked up, man. Like, they wet the hair and then they'll cut it, not realizing that when it dries and recurls up, it's going to be shorter than the length you think you cut it at. So you got to cut a little less than you think you do. And the amount of barbers and hairstylists that have fucked my shit up is more than one, and that's upsetting. I have a story from high school. So my friend Maya, we were sitting in class. Let me back up a little bit. So I went to get a haircut. My mom wanted me to get a haircut. We went to Costco, and right next to the Costco was this haircut place that just said haircut. So the first thing I think is, I don't fucking trust you. You couldn't even name your store, your business, you know? Which bugs me too, because I think if you go to the length to start a business, right? If you go the extra mile to start your own business and you don't name it something creative, you name it something like restaurant or Asian food, you know? Like, I think it's just, you already went the extra mile. Name your restaurant something cool, make it stand out, you know? Branding's important, man. I don't understand how this place stay open long, honestly. Like, it's weird. They have that generic font on the top of the store. I know it's like, it's probably like an extra cost to make your own like personal, like your personalized sign, you know? And some people don't have that money. I think it's really worth the investment though. I really do. Because it says a lot about a place. If I see a place and it just says haircut, I don't fucking trust it. But for some reason, my mom and dad were like, yeah, you're getting your haircut now. It's too long. So I get my haircut. And they fuck my shit up. They fuck my shit up so much, dude. So let's say my hair is like to my nose, right? To my mouth, right? Tell me why. Everywhere is cut except for this on top. There's just hair that wasn't cut. It's still to my lips, and the rest of it is short. And so they just fuck my shit up. And my friend Maya had to cut it at school because it just wasn't cut. They just didn't finish the haircut, and I was so mad. I was so mad, right? And I'm telling my parents, like, because I'm not even mad at the haircut place. I'm mad at my parents for taking me there. And my mom and dad were like, why are you mad at us? I'm like, because you took me to a place called fucking haircut. Obviously, I didn't say fucking. I wouldn't say that to my parents. But, like, you took me to a place that said haircut, and you didn't see that as a red flag, and they fucked my shit up, right? Over the pandemic, my mom also cut my hair, and she cut it really bad. And, like, I was mad. And, like, I actually told my mom, I was like, Mom, with all due respect, you fucked my shit up. I'm sorry. Like, you did. And she was taking it back. And, like, I felt really bad, but, like, I had to tell her. I was like, with all due respect, like, I want this past, just this past to swear at you one time. She was like, okay. I'm like, you fucked my shit up. You honestly did. Like, I was so mad. Just let it grow out, you know? Like, I want to cut it. I want to cut it bad, but I want someone who knows what they're doing to cut it, you know? Like, I'll eventually cut this because it's long, man. It's get like, when I'm in the shower, it hits my back and shit, but, like, it curls up right here. You can't see it if you're listening on Spotify. I'm sorry. But that's just how I feel, man. Like, I don't like when someone decides that they can cut hair, but they don't know how to cut curly hair. Curly hair is, like, I fuck curly hair just because, like, it's what I got. I think it's very beautiful. I think curly hair is very beautiful. I think, you know, I think we're a different breed. We're a different breed, man. And so I get upset when someone cuts it, they don't know what they're doing. I think naturally anyone gets upset at a bad haircut. It's hard to be okay with a bad haircut, you know? It really sucks. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, man. I talked about last week. We had an episode, the first episode, where I talked about my old content and, you know, what I did and how I am now. And I kind of wanted to give an example. I thought it would be fun to play it. Like, I'm going to go back. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm reaching over. I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to find my very first video on my YouTube channel. I was trying to find the login to my old YouTube channel like a long time ago. I cannot find it. We're going to go on my YouTube channel, and this one being the channel Detention, which is my group channel. Well, it used to be my personal channel when I was young, like really, really young. So I'm going to look back on that channel, and I'm going to see what the very first video on that channel is. And we're just going to see how it is, right? We're going to look at the very first video on the channel, and then we're going to watch it together. Can I watch, what is this? Can I watch videos on my YouTube app that are, like, unlisted? I don't think I can. I don't know if I can. I probably can. It'd be really fucked up if they just didn't let me. I just gotta go to manage videos. I think that's the move. Alright, here. This is Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap Blind, part 1. We're gonna watch it together. I'll play a little clip. I'll put the audio by the mic.
Hey everybody, welcome to Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, my new blind LP. So, interesting story. I kind of lost the footage for two times. And I didn't want to, so I know like 5 minutes of the game. And I really want to kind of start over. So this is a blind LP. So if you saw...
Alright, that's enough. We might watch a little more. But you know what's funny is that when I mentioned this in the video. I fucked that recording up 2 times. It's really simple. You just record the game, you record your mic, you clap, and then boom. It's not hard to record a gaming video. Um, I fucked it up twice. I fucked it up twice. I was so bad at what I did. I fucked it up 2 times in a row and had to get it right the third time. And so I don't remember what I was recording on at the time. I don't know if you noticed, but like, so I've always been really into audio. Like, I really like working with audio. I was using a Rock Band microphone, and I used a piece of cloth as a pop filter. So what I did was I got a shoebox, and I cut a circle hole in the shoebox, and I looped the cord through a bottom hole in the shoebox to the computer. It would go through the box. The mic would be in the box holding the Rock Band microphone because I didn't have a stand. Um, and like my parents, I don't know why. I just never asked my parents to buy me a microphone. I was like, hey, I don't know how they would have reacted to that. So I never asked them to buy me a microphone. I bought every I bought every microphone I have on my own. My dad found this one condenser mic, which works fine, but he just found it. He's like, I have it. I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. It's just with my stuff. So I'm like, did I order it, forget about it, and he like opened it and kept it? I don't know. Um, it's cool he has it though. So I got my microphone, and there was one microphone I didn't get by myself. It was my aunt. She bought me this microphone. It sits on your desk. It's a little stick. I think it's meant for like office calls, right? But it was cool. I used that for a while. It was a little harder though because it's harder like I don't know why it was harder to use that one because of audio editing reasons. But I use this Rock Band mic, and I would put a cloth for pop filter in the box, right? And I would edit it so it sounded kind of okay. And listening back at it, it sounds kind of okay. You know, it doesn't sound awful. It's just my voice doesn't project. I was recording in my living room because I didn't have a computer in my my room. I was using the family computer, so I would record in the living room. So sometimes I would either record really late at night, or I would record super early, or just my family would just be out and about, and I would edit them out of it. I would learn to edit them out. Super super weird. I would edit in fucking like Audacity or like this like free like audio software that came with the free editing one. I can't remember. It was like Movie Studio Clip Magic something. I don't remember. But I would work my like I would like do everything I could to get that audio out. And I think looking back on it, um, I should have just known. Like I was like, I just keep making videos, man. Like you'll be consistent at it, you'll get way better. I think my videos are okay. You know, I don't think I'm like I don't think I've found my style quite yet, but I think I'm getting there, and I think that's what's cool. You know, I still do gameplay videos on my second channel with my friends, but I think the fun of it comes from it being with my friends and not me, you know, the fun isn't from, you know, the fact that I'm playing games, it's from the fact that I'm with my friends, and I think that's the big difference. Um, but looking back on it, that it didn't sound bad. Like the audio quality sounded bad. You could hear me and the game. It sounded fine. I think it was cool. I will say though, I have a bit of an accent in that video, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like I don't remember having that accent. Like it sounds very Californian, and I don't. I know I have a Californian accent. I understand that I do. Um, but I think it's very present in the video, and I wish I had like a cooler accent. You know, like 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 I started every podcast with the "Hey, what's up, ball bags? Welcome back to the podcast. How you guys fucking doing?" No, I don't have anything funny like that. I just have my weird or my very standard accent. I guess anywhere you're from sounds like the standard accent. I think if you have to have like a really like heavy accent and speech impediment, not impediment, speech pattern to notice it. But I sound standard because I'm where I'm from. But I'm sure anyone who's not, you know, from here being California, would hear me and be like, yeah, it's a Californian accent. I feel like I can hear it, you know, at least a Valley accent. Um, because I'm not from like the big cities. I'm from a valley, so the valley accent, like Central California valley accent, that's you. I feel like someone out of here can tell that. So I can tell when someone's from the Bay Area because of the way they're talking. I never heard anyone here say kombucha. Nah, you're not from here. If you bring up fucking kombucha, I don't fuck. You're not from here, bro. I don't know who the fuck you are, but why are you visiting here? I don't know. One of those things. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. I've been rambling for like 20 minutes. I don't know what we're talking about at all. I really hope I get better at this. I hope anyone listening to this in the future is like, damn, he really got better at this. Or maybe I get worse. Who knows? Maybe as the weeks go on, I just get worse and worse at talking. You know, I find it really difficult to come up with words. I wish I was as good as talking as I am right now when I'm on Twitch, and that's my new topic. We can talk about Twitch now. I'm having so much fun on Twitch. I think I'm gonna go live right after I'm done recording this. What time is it? Yeah, it's like 2:30 when I'm recording this. I'll probably go live after this. It's been so much fun, dude. So I started speedrunning Super Mario 64. That's kind of been my game lately. I'm running it on emulator. I'm gonna run it on real hardware soon. And I fucked with the game so hard. It's so much fun. It's so much fun when you nail the tricks. Honestly, I think it's great. I have this I just love the game, but like my time right now is I can beat it 70 star in an hour 18, which is not a good time by any means. But I think the fact that I barely started running it is like pretty cool. You know, that I can get it that fast. I was running Celeste for a while, but I kind of got tired of not the game, but some people in the community kind of wanting me to run it all the time. They would come to my streams. They would say like, "Oh, no Celeste, or you should do Celeste." And it's like, I don't want to do Celeste, you know. I don't. And they just kept like telling me in my streams like I say like I have a bunch of fucking viewers. I don't. It's mostly the same couple people. People would just like stop watching me. So I stopped doing Celeste, but I really don't find it fun anymore. So I stopped doing it. But I love 64. Like as frustrated as I get sometimes, I love when I pull off a trick. It feels so good to pull off a trick, you know? I think it's so much fun. Because I'm not playing for like top time. I'm just kind of playing for me, you know? And I think that's what's fun. I like playing against myself rather than playing a multiplayer game, because now I am my hurdle. I get it over myself. I'm only improving, and that's what's fun. I like doing that, and I like doing that in a game. It's like my videos. I like to make a video, and I want that video to be better than the last one. That is better than the last one. That is better than the last, right? So those videos I want the videos to stay good and only get better. That's what I want, right? So I find a topic that I like. I write an essay about it, and then I put it in a video and make the visuals look cool. That's what I want to do. And I think that's fun. I think it's really funny to like write jokes and put them out there. And that's what I like about speedrunning. It's like it's nothing but self-improvement, right? I think that's what I want to do 2021. Self-improvement is kind of my goal. I don't know. I don't talk about games much on the podcast, but because I have the whole fucking gaming channel. Maybe that's what we talk about. But I don't know. There's a lot of projects that I want to do that are not gaming related, and so I really hope that those get the love that I want them to. As far as for me, I want me to love it more than anything. But I don't think I'm ever like a trendy topic is not something that I give a shit about. I like making videos that are interesting to me, and then that I can build a channel from that. Like people say like, "Oh, you have to keep up with trends or else your channel's never going to grow. It's going to die." And I don't think that's true. And I think time and time again I see that, and I think the biggest example of someone not following the trends is probably Scott the Woz. I think he is somebody that only makes videos that he likes, and people love it because he loves it, right? And that's why his channel grew. And I think a channel like that where I just do what I want, and if people like it, they'll watch it. That's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I don't give a fuck about the trending topics. I really do not. I don't give a fuck about games that are trending. I don't give a fuck about topics that are trending. I do not care, right? Like, I'll talk about politics, maybe, right? But as far as like, oh, this YouTuber did this or that. I do not care. Um, on the other podcast, maybe there's four of us. Like we're all integrated into the YouTube and Twitch scene. Something happens, we'll talk about it. There have been things that I just do not care about. Like I don't care about Logan Paul Mayweather fight. I think it's interesting, right? But I don't care enough to like dedicate a video to talk about it. That is that is editing, that is script writing, that is dedication to Logan Paul fighting Mayweather, which I do not care about. A rich guy is getting richer. That is all it is. It's a business move, and I don't even like. I think Logan Paul is an interesting character. I think his journey from dead guy in the forest to now is very interesting, and I think Mr. Beast's YouTube Rewind, he even told like Logan Paul like, oh, a year without a controversy. I think that's commendable, honestly. For like, I still think he's a fucking idiot. I think the Pauls are fucking idiots. But I will say he did not get into a controversy, and I think that is our major one at least. And I think that's a big step, right? I don't know. He could be a really cool dude. I don't know. I just don't think the choices he's made that would make me believe that. But I think people can change. I think people can grow. I really do. Obviously, in extreme cases, I won't believe it. I think it's case by case. But I think people can grow, and so he's an interesting character to me. Jake Paul's a fucking dumbass. Like I've thought about making videos about him, but I just do not want to. I do not want to put the time and energy into making a video about him. I do not care. I want to put my energy into a video that is a topic that really no one's talking about, or is just because I'm interested in it and I'll make a video about it. Like I want to work on a speedrunning video where I talk about like why it's cool to speedrun, my thoughts on it, examples of me doing it. That way I know people like know what I'm talking about. I think it's cool, you know. I can see myself running 64 for a very long time. Like I don't see myself getting tired of it soon. But Celeste was a game that like I got tired. I was like, because it's so easy to get frustrated in that game because a big fuck up like continually adds on. Where like 64, I feel like if I fuck up, I just take a like my death allows me to take a step back to recoup. And I'll try again. Whereas in Celeste, I die and go back immediately. I have no time to think and reflect. I keep fucking it up, right? And it frustrates me way more than 64 ever could. I still think the game is great. I think the game is beautiful. I want the soundtrack on vinyl. I really do. I want to start collecting gaming soundtracks. I watched this video by Yakko. I don't remember his full username. I'm sorry, but I'll put his name probably right here somewhere. If you're watching on YouTube, sorry, audio listeners, fuck you. Just kidding. But Yakko made a video, and it was a video about collecting game soundtracks, and I've been wanting to do that for a really long time, and I might just get into it. Like I want to collect game soundtracks for sure. I collect CDs, but only CDs from like X Society, so like Rav, Kill Bill, Aerospace. Aerospace is Sorry to Bother You, which is the name of this podcast. Was a really good album. I think it was a great album, and so I would my goal is to like have one of them on the podcast. That'd be so cool. Just for like a conversation about music. That's just what I enjoy. Music is like one of my main passions besides video making. But I don't know. I think I collect those. I collect Green Day records. So I have like a few. I have a few Green Day records. I have American Idiot, Nimrod, Kerplunk. I have what the fuck was it called? Father of All Motherfuckers. That album is not very good. I have a lot. I have the first EP. I have a good amount. I have a good amount of records. I really wish that I could easily find Uno Dos and Tre on vinyl to complete my shit. I also need 21st Century Breakdown and Revolution Radio, because I don't have those yet. So I need to get those. If you want to send them to me, my PO box. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I think about, what is it like to have fans send you mail? I always find it weird. Like, so, when I was a kid, right? And this is this really cool story. I sent this YouTuber. It was Lucagen. I sent a YouTuber some mail, and I'd watch her mail time videos. And I remember seeing my letter on that video. It was so cool. Lucagens are great. I think Lucagen is one creator that I have stuck with for like my entirety of YouTube, like since I was like since like early, so it was in the 2000s. Um, I've stuck around with her channel for a while. I think she's a great creator. I think if you are sleeping on Lucagen, you should watch her videos. Her Danganronpa Let's Play is legendary. So that's what I think. I don't know. What creators do you like? You can't answer me back. Um, I think we've covered a good amount this episode. You know. Oh fuck! I might have COVID. Well, actually, we're gonna open the COVID results right here, right? So we shot a video that for detention, and Ben hit us up 2 days later. It's like, hey, I was in contact with someone who has COVID. You guys might need to get tested or should get tested. The rest of us are like, fuck. And he said he was gonna call and get the results, and I'm gonna open them right now. Scary. Ben has COVID, meaning I might have COVID. Yikes. All right, so I might have it. That's the latest. That's the latest on us. I guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Becca also got tested. I don't know. I need to figure out. We need to know our results. We need to know our results by today, hopefully. I don't know. I hope I don't have it. I really don't. It's weird. So, the next episode is gonna be like over detention. It's gonna be like the gang gets COVID. That's kind of funny. You'll be hearing this a week before you hear the episode where we talk about having it. So I don't know what my thoughts will be. We record on Wednesdays. That's 2 days from now, and that episode comes out a week from when we record. So I don't know. I do not know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell myself. You know, obviously I'm worried. I think it is scary. It is a really scary thing. I don't know. I think as long as like, I'm not going out, I'm not talking to anyone, I will, keep it. I try to stay as I'll try to stay as positive as possible. Try to stay as healthy as possible. I don't know. So hopefully things go well. I don't know. I need to go back to work, so I hope I don't have it. It's scary, man. I think everyone needs. I don't know. Stay safe out there, man. You don't know what's out there. We made a video together. Ben ended up having it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I always thought like, cause I've been so good about staying safe. I don't know. I've been so good about staying safe. I've been so good about not going out. I stay home all day. I do this. I make videos. I just do this. I go to work. That's it. Right? I always thought I'd get it at work. But no. Here I am. I think I get upset because, if you have people like Jake Paul or Jake Paul coming out and saying like, hey, COVID's not real, right? COVID's fake. It's a myth. And I get upset because I see people who are losing family members over it. I know people who've had it and it sucks, and now I might have it, and Ben has it. Ben for sure has it. It's scary. It's really scary. And who knows? Maybe I'm fine. Maybe I'm going to be okay. I don't know. But to not be a downer anymore, I think you just got to hope for the best, Stay healthy and stay safe. Like, that's the big thing right now. Just stay safe. As safe as you can. We're almost at the end, And when I say almost at the end, obviously, we don't know what's going on. The vaccines are, being pushed out, but we are we're figuring it out. It's 2021, the first podcast of 2021 when I record this. It's the 4th, I think. Yeah. Um it's a new year. It's a chance for me and many other people to really make something better than what we had a year before. And if you can take anything away from this little soapbox I'm sitting on, is that the year before doesn't define your year now. And I think going into it saying it will be automatically better is just as big as a problem as it is saying that it will be as bad. I think it is now a time where we can really just reflect, figure out why we feel the way we do, and make a better situation out of it. Now's the time. I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest with you. We can end on one last topic. But I don't know. I don't write these topics down. I really should. I really should write these down. But I don't know. I don't. I kind of just don't know what to think. I don't know. It's gonna be a shorter episode. Episode 2, baby. If you like this podcast of me rambling, I don't know. I'm sorry to bother you, man. Nah, I said the thing. If you like this, I recommend listening on Spotify or anything. Or maybe if you're on Spotify, listen on YouTube. Davey. Or you can find me on the Detention podcast. You can find it there. My Twitter, _Davey, or my Twitch, _Davey, will all be in the description below. I recommend you come hang out. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna probably do Mario speedruns, but it's a lot of fun, and I really hope you guys. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I have not eaten today. I'm actually ordering food as I'm doing this. I don't know if you caught my stomach growling. I'm ordering food, which sucks because I can't go pick up food, and it's like, God, man, I don't have my results till the end of the day, or hopefully tomorrow. But, fuck, I don't know. So, I don't know. Like, it's just stay. I need to go pick up food. Or I want to go pick up food. I'll just have it delivered, but it's like an expensive delivery fee. Is what I'm trying to get to the point. Follow me on my socials. They'll all be down below. If you like this podcast, please rate it 5 stars wherever you're listening to it. If it's on Apple Podcasts by the time you're listening to this, please rate it 5 stars. It really helps a lot. It'll push me up in the podcast algorithm. This is a social experiment for me. I know social experiment is like kind of a weird thing to say, but I don't know. It's an experiment for me, for self-reflection, and I hope that I can come out a better person by talking to you in a microphone. To be perfectly honest with you, 2020 had 2 major episodes for me mentally. And after, referring to some professionals, they told me that it might be healthy to document how I feel. And this is my way to do so. And I appreciate you guys going along with the ride for me. Going along for the ride. That's what I'm trying to do. So if you like this, like it. If you don't, I'm sorry. But I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening.